All right. A nod to prevention. How many of you have heard of the Nun study? Yeah. Awesome. About half of you. Fantastic. For the rest of you, check out this website when you get a chance. The Sisters of Notre Dame. It's based on a 678 participant group, order of nuns, who are very scientifically minded. And they've all been keeping track of what they do every day in diaries. It's a longitudinal study that has been following them since 1989. And it looks at their daily journals. They have periodic physicals. And they've all allowed for post-mortem autopsies, and especially of their brains. And what they're seeing is that you're at a higher risk for dementia if you have less than a bachelor's degree. So none of you guys have to work. You're also at a lower risk for dementia if you have higher education and you read a lot. And if you've been taking care of yourself, mind-body connection, working out, that sort of thing. In essence, stroke, they're finding, unmasks Alzheimer's disease. And what I mean by that is, from the study, the nuns data that's coming out, it's showing that nuns who never showed the symptoms of dementia still had amyloid plaques and neurofibrillary tangles in their brain upon autopsy. And so looking at their diaries and trying to figure out, why didn't this person show the behavioral changes that come with dementia when their brain shows that they have dementia, they're finding that these people, these nuns specifically, kept their mind active. They were learning new language. They were volunteering their time with new and novel things. And many of them had had strokes, but right after the stroke, they started taking ibuprofen. That's a huge finding, and it's one that's just come out in the last few years, because what does ibuprofen do? It's an anti-inflammatory, it prevents the swelling, and as we were talking about way earlier in the beginning of class, some of the things that happen after a traumatic brain injury is the cells start swelling. And as the cells start swelling, the reason they're swelling is because they're now dysfunctional and they're allowing in too much water, which is causing more waste production, and the cell dies. So if you're taking ibuprofen, you're preventing that swelling, and therefore you're preventing, theoretically, the behavioral changes that come along with dementia. So that's a nod to prevention right there. Some people are using ibuprofen as a prophylactic now, just like people with heart disease are using aspirin. You know, theoretically, if you have a predisposition in your family toward Alzheimer's, I don't know how good that is. Might not be bad. It might be really bad because of the ulcers. So talk to your doctor about that. But that's one of the theories that they're working on, if they can find the chemical properties of ibuprofen to maybe create something like baby aspirin. Also, remember, there's neuroplasticity, meaning our brains react to everything that we encounter, and each of us reacts differently based on our experiences. So what will happen is, the more experiences that we have, the more our brains are hardwired to that. And it's, in essence, habit formation. Break away from the habits, learn new things, become a race car driver at 60, I don't care, but that will help keep your brain